So what can I say about European Smash at the moment? I do feel like European Smash is struggling right now. We don't have that many tournaments. Like on a local level, it kind of looks like Europe is doing pretty good. Locals in Gothenburg or Stockholm or like UK and stuff. I don't know every local scene in all of Europe, but at the very least here in Sweden, locals are doing really good, and it seems to be the case in a lot of European countries. And that's great because like for a long time in Europe, locals were basically not a thing for multiple cities. So on a smaller level, we do really good for the most part. But when it comes to bigger tournaments, I would say Europe is doing really bad at the moment. As a lot of you guys know, Beast is dead, and then DreamHack numbers haven't been the best. I hope they still will have faith and support us. But those numbers are not looking really good. It's partly because Jönköping, the city we have DreamHack in here in Sweden, it's pretty far away from both Gothenburg and Stockholm. So a lot of people, it's very complicated for a lot of people to travel. And then they also don't really have a local scene there. And then I heard that the venue for Eclipse is not really like guaranteed. So that might not be a thing this year. HFLAN happens like once every 2 years and happened this year. So who knows if that's going to happen in 2018. Then certain countries like Germany, for example, is never ever trying to hold like a major tournament. They have things for Germany, but they never try to expand. They never try to like invite all of Europe. So to be honest, Europe is doing really bad in terms of majors. And if I try to compare it to the US, I feel like in the US, and yes, it's more players in the US, but I feel like more people are willing to help, more people are willing to support the community. They want to see it grow. Here in Europe, I don't know, I kind of feel like a lot of people are more than satisfied with net play and maybe local scene with like 20-ish players. I'm not saying net play is bad, it's a very good resource, and locals is also really good to have. But if you want the game to grow, especially here in Europe, I feel like we need more great events. Like Air is doing a really good job, and they don't really market themselves as just a tournament. It's like it's something for everyone. Air is a fantastic tournament, and their numbers are always pretty good. But the main TO recently became a dad, so honestly, I wouldn't really be surprised if like Air is not that much of a thing in the future either. Like, I'm trying to imagine if I recently became a dad, then holding a tournament of the size of Air would not any longer have main priority. So that's also like a little bit seen, so if you ask me. So yeah, no, right now we're doing really bad. And I feel like we just need more people that want the community to grow. We need more people like the community in America have, that is willing to go that one extra step. But yeah, pretty much to summarize it, on local level, we're doing pretty good in multiple cities. On an international level, we're doing really bad. And it's basically been like 4 or 5 people for the past like years that's really been putting in effort to grow the scene. But with Beast dead, with Eclipse not being a sure thing any longer, with Germany still never ever holding like big tournaments pretty much, and the main TU of Air being a dad now, so who knows what's gonna happen with Air. I feel like we're doing really bad, but hopefully we can recover from this.